So Colin, I suppose, look, disappointment on Friday night in the end with a late goal conceded. A couple of positives, I suppose, getting Ryan Keller back on for a good half hour, and Keane Barger made his full debut as well. So a couple of positives to take into Friday from it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see Ryan coming back. I said I'm keen getting on the pitch. You know, it's important for these lads, you know, to get back in with the group, and you know, to show people, you know, what good players they are. But overall, the result it was disappointing. As I said, we started well. You know, we get a good goal, and I thought we could have been 2 or 3 up by half time. And sometimes we defended. We had to defend well, but second half we came out and we were, you know, we conceded the goal that we conceded is very poor from our point of view. And obviously the second one, it's tough to take, like, you know. But I can't fault the players' effort. You know, listen, they're out there, they're giving everything, but we just need to cut out these silly goals that we're giving away.
Just an injury update ahead of Friday night. I suppose Kieran Cooney was one who kind of limped off early in the second half. Daniel Acuity hasn't been around in a couple of weeks, so you might just give us maybe an injury button.
No, it's with Kieran. Kieran came off, and Kieran he got a bang to the thigh, so I think it was a bit of a thigh strain. So we'll see what he's like during the week. Availability for Friday night, I'm not too sure, but we'll see how it goes during the week. But Daniel will probably be out for a few weeks. He's after hurting his Achilles. So I would say a few weeks for Daniel. Yeah.
I suppose, look, it's our first double game weekend of the season, Colin, coming up. Obviously, full focus on Friday. But does that kind of change any preparations during the week for the squad? Do you train as normal for a Friday game, just given that there's 2 games in 4 days?
No, we'll train as normal. We'll train as normal, and we'll prepare as we always do for the Cobh game Friday night. And then after that, then we'll see. You know what availability that we have for the Monday against Cork. Listen, it's 2 very tough games, you know, as I suppose, but ones the players are looking forward to, the supporters are looking forward to, you know. So as I said, all the focus is on the Cobh game. As I said, we have a big 2 weeks coming up. We have a lot of games, but as players, you should be looking forward to it.
Yeah, of course, 2 Munster derby ties in the 4 days as well, which a good bank holiday weekend for the supporters anyway. I suppose just on Cobh, they've had the exact same start to the season as us regarding wins and draws and everything else. Always a tough side, especially when you come down here to Mounthawk Park. It's always kind of a good bite to the game as well. So one, as I said, the players looking forward to as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And he said probably here last year we had some really good games against them. You know, they will be they'll be tough. As I said, we know the players. Our players would have played with a lot of them as well, you know. So they'll come down here. But I just feel it's what we do. I think we focus on ourselves, and I think we get the game plan and tactics right. Then, you know, hopefully that we can go and get 3 points.
We've talked about the importance of the supporters, Colin. I suppose with this Friday night to be a big call to come out. The hour has gone forward. It's a bank holiday weekend. The kids are off school and everything else. It'd be great to see a big crowd here on Friday, and likewise on Monday. They often travel in big numbers to Turner's Cross.
No, absolutely. And you know, I know what it means. You know, the importance of the football club and what it means to them, and you know, and the players know that as well. You know, so the players go on the pitch and they will give everything they can. You know, for the club, the supporters, and you know, hopefully that we can go and get the 3 points and start climbing the table. He said, you put a few wins together, and that's the way the table is that, you know, you'll shoot right up there. But as I said, all focus will be to the Cobh game Friday night, and then obviously then there's a game in Cork then on the Monday.